that I bring to myself. God, you surround me. Verse 7, with songs of deliverance. David writes the book of Psalms, and they are songs. And David said in this book are songs about how God can bring you out, how God can protect you, how God will watch over you, how God will take you through, how God will do everything that you need him to do. Psalms like Psalm 34 verse 1.
Walk through on, Pastor.
I sought the Lord, he answered me.
That's a shout.
And he delivered me from my fears. Verse Psalm 34 verse 7, the righteous cry out to the Lord in their trouble, and he delivered from their distress. Psalm 107 verse 6, then I cried out to the Lord in trouble, and he delivered me.
Preach.
Psalm 91 verse 2, I will say to the Lord, he is my refuge, my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Psalm 40 verse 1, I waited patiently on the Lord, and he turned to me and he heard my cry, and he lifted me out of a miry pit. He lifted me out of the mud. He lifted me out of the miry, and he set my foot on a rock.
Thank you, Jesus.
He delivered. So you know what? David says this is a Maskell, a teaching song. Let me teach you now. I'm trying to help somebody. I'm trying to give you some insight to the jacked up life you may be living. And you know if your life is jacked up.
Yes, you do.
God says, I will instruct you and teach you. I notice in the way you should go. Notice, I'll counsel you. And I'm not going to counsel you to mess you up. Yes. I'm going to sit down and counsel you with a loving eye.
Yeah.
Because I want the best. I want the best for you.
Thank you.
So when you've been hard-headed, when you've been stubborn, when you've made some dumb decisions. And David says, remember now, I ain't telling you what I heard.
No.
I'm telling you what I know. When God is trying to get your attention, when God is trying to shepherd you with a loving eye, when God is trying to lead you and guide you. David says, verse 9, don't be like a horse or a mule. You have no understanding. And you got to be controlled by a bit in your or a bridle, or you will not come. Don't be stubborn. God trying to check some folk. You know what we keep saying? That's just the way I is. As if just because that's the way you is don't mean that's the way it need to be. And David said that the problem with some of us is some of us are so stubborn, so hard-headed. Till we make our lives miserable. You running around trying to stay busy so you don't have to deal with your stuff. And you know what your stuff is. And you always figure, I gotta stay busy. And if I stay busy, then I ain't gotta deal with it. You know what? After the end of the day, You're trying to drink your problems away.
Well,
The next morning after you stop vomiting all in the toilet, your problem's still there.
yes, they are.
You trying to smoke your problems away. And I ain't talking about them cigarettes that got names on them.
Come on now.
Not no Newport.
After all your money gone, problem's still there. In fact,
Preach.
they've been exasperated.
That's true.
And when God is trying to get your attention, don't be stubborn like a horse and a mule. Many are the woes, verse 10. Many are the woes of the wicked. Those who just don't get it. Those who just won't come to him. Those who just won't make a U-turn. Those who just won't get it right. You know what? God is trying to tell you something.
Yes, he is.
God is trying to tell us something. Many are the woes. And after a while you find out your money can't solve certain problems. But the Lord's unfailing love is around those who trust in him. David says, yes, that's my testimony.
That's right.
That's my story. I feel that. I got that off my back.
Yeah.
I got that off my chest.
That's right.
I didn't have to walk around now feeling like I've been sapped of all of my energy every day.
You're right.
So you know what? You know what I can do now? You know what I can do now that the Lord has brought me out? You know what I can do now that the Lord has brought me through? You know what I can do now that the Lord has delivered me? You know what I can do now? Now I ain't got to be worried about with this guilt and this shame and this depression and all of this anger and all of these things anymore. I got something I can shout about.
That's right.
I can rejoice in the Lord. Verse 11, I can rejoice in the Lord. I can be glad.
That's right.
I can sing. I got a song in my heart. Yes. I've been down. Oh, yes. I've been in the muck and mire.
Yeah.
I know what it is not to sleep at night.
Yes.
I know what it is to be shackled by a heavy burden, neath the load of guilt and shame.
Yes.
I know what it is
That's right.
to have all of that junk.
Yeah.
But you know what now? That I've given those burdens over to the Lord.
Yes. Come on.
Now that I confessed
Yeah.
and got it right with God.
Yes.
I can sing songs in my heart. I can sing songs like when I think about the Lord, how he saved me and how he raised me, how he filled me with his Holy Ghost, how he filled me to the whole and the uppermost. It makes me want to shout, hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Yes. I can sing songs like at the cross. At the cross. Where I first saw the light. And the burden of my heart.
You're right.
It was there by faith. I received my sight. Now I'm happy. Because I got it right. Yes. Now that I got it right. I can sing songs like my Savior, he can move mountains. My God is mighty to save. He's mighty to save forever. Salvation. He rose, counts and conquered the grave. Yes, yes, yes. And David said, since this is a teacher song, since I'm trying to tell you something, since I'm trying to instruct you, I got a question for you, he said.
What you say?
Would you be free
From the burden.
from your burden of sin? There's power in the blood. Would you over evil, the victory to win? There is power in the blood. Would you be free from your passion of pride? If it is, there is power. There is wonder-working power. Oh yes, it's in the blood of the Lamb. Oh yes, because I heard that songwriter say, my sin, oh the bliss of that glorious sight. My sin, not in part, but the whole, is nailed to the cross.
Yes, sir.
And I bear it no more. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. It is well. Oh yes, oh yes. Oh yes. David says, yeah. I've had some hard days. I've had some struggles. I've had some sleepless nights. I've had some burdens. But my testimony is amazing grace. How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found.
Yes, sir.
I was blind, but now I see. Oh yes, glory, glory, hallelujah. Since I laid my burdens down, yes, I feel better, so much better. Since I laid my burdens down. And I don't care, friends may not treat me like they used to because I laid my burdens down. But that's all right because I'm going home to be with Jesus. Since I laid
Yes, sir.
Sing the song.
my burdens down.
Yeah.